Alrighty, upon request from my Facebook guys, it's a quick tutorial on just basic brickwork and lath plaster. I work out of styrofoam. I get the styrofoam free, no charge at any local hospital or vet clinics or shipping places. They have styrofoam shipping containers. They will love this to get rid of that because people charge them to throw it away. This is a small one. I get large ones. Anyway, this is basically what I do. This is 1/6 scale. It's all styrofoam. And this tutorial is basically over to get that lath plaster look and the brick lines. What I do is I start out with just a basic piece of styrofoam. My tools are going to be expandable razor knives. You can get them cheap anywhere. You can get the blades actually in packs of 10 or 50 online or at Home Depot or Lowe's or something. Sharpening stone, you need one of these because these blades you can use 50 times or more. Anyway, and don't throw the used blades away. I'll show you what to do with them afterward. Anyway, choke up on that blade. Stick that blade out there a little bit, but choke up on that blade because that blade's kind of flimsy. Anyway, choke up on that blade and about a 1/4 inch down, shave that styrofoam. Shave that styrofoam down. Go in there and about a 1/4 inch, I don't know if you can see that, anyway, but a 1/4 inch, run that blade inside the styrofoam. And here's the easy part. Here's the easy part. Watch this, guys. Look at that. Flick that out. Just flick it out. Just flick it out. What that does is it gives you a nice jagged, broken edge. Just like I said, just where's that wrist? Flick that out. Flick it out. And you only want to go down 1/8 of an inch or a 1/4 inch. Flick it out because what it does is it gives you that nice depth on there. And again, once you get all that done, 120 grit sandpaper with the weight of your hand, fold it in thirds, weight of your hand, sand that surface down. You want to sand, because you can sand styrofoam. Just use it in a well ventilated area or use a paper mask or something because you don't want to breathe this dust because it'll get in your lungs. Anyway, sand it down really nice and then take another tools I use a million times are a couple of oak trim pieces. I got a 1/2 inch by 1 inch piece and I got a 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch piece. Very, very, very valuable. I'm telling you, if you could tell, I use the crap out of these things. Anyway, 1 inch by 1/2 inch. I'll take the 1/2 inch section and I'll lay it down and I'll use a Sharpie and I'll draw the lines. Get them pretty horizontal as you can. Draw your lines out with a Sharpie. A Sharpie makes a thick enough line where you can take that blade and again, choke up on that blade. Not as much though, because what you're going to do is you're going to do a 45-degree angle down one side of that Sharpie line and go down and do all the same side at once so you won't confuse yourself. Then come back 45-degree angle and V-notch on the other side of that. And what that does is it creates a nice little V in there. And then with the back of your blade or even a smaller blade, they got thinner blades, with the back of it, it's flat, press into the styrofoam because styrofoam has a memory. You press into that styrofoam, you're going to create marks. And what that's going to do is give you your vertical brick marks and come back over and chuck up on that blade. 45-degree angle, same thing. Cut out your vertical. And what I do is to get that old brick look, to create that old brick look, I'll take those corners and I'll pop out those corners a little bit. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. Like I said, this is old brickwork, old lath plaster, so you really can't mess this up unless you get your brick lines completely crooked or something. Anyway, again, 45-degree angles on each side of those Sharpie lines. Go down one side all the way down, one side all the way up. That'll get you your long vertical V-notch. Come back again, mark your where your bricks are, and again, I'll mark on my trusty stick here about how big a brick, a 1/6 scale brick is. And again, rule of thumb, I'm not a perfectionist, I'm not OCD when it comes to this. If it looks halfway right, you can put my guy up here and it looks pretty decent, not too bad. Again, this is not rocket science, but if you're OCD or if you're a master modeler, master foam shaper, definitely you've got your style. Anyway, but me, this is just for your general everyday collector who wants to get a nice diorama that can do it himself. Anyway, again, shave into that, choke up on that blade, shave into about a 1/2 inch or an 1/8 of an inch, and use that wrist and just flick it out. There's no right, wrong way to do it. It is messy, but you're talking about a bomb-damaged building. You're talking about a bomb-damaged building. Get it in there. Then you can work on that brickwork. Get creative. Look at pictures. Look at architectural pictures. Look at old World War II pictures, whatever. I watch movies. Anyway, again, this is just regular styrofoam. You know, and once you master 4 techniques, there's only 4 techniques that I teach. One is going to be the plaster. Plaster and the brickwork, okay? That's the first one. Second one's going to be the window mold. We'll come back with that, but if you tell, I got the door molds and stuff. Very simple stuff. You don't have to be a rocket scientist or a master modeler. Very simple stuff. Anyway, chime in, spread the word. You want to see more videos, just let me know. I've got another one coming on finishing and window edging and stuff like that. These actually can mount a window in there. Anyway, just let me know. Thanks.